Welcome. We have another example. This one is from the same section as before, 6.3b. This is number 17 on page 250. This one has a little bit of a tricky thing in it, but we'll see that. So first I will highlight our terms with our colors. So let's see what we got. Acts approved of by God. That's going to be a category of thing. And then, let's see, that also occurs approved of by God down there. And what about, we have up here, we have moral. That's another category of thing. So things that are moral. And we got that in our conclusion down here. We know it's a conclusion because we got this nice word hence that helps us identify that. What else? We have acts of killing. That's a category of thing, acts of killing. So we got that as well down here. And now is where we have our tricky part. When we come to write our first sentence in standard form, what do we write? Only acts approved of by God are moral. Is that about some things? Is it about all things? That's going to be about all things. It's not just about some things. But which is the subject and which is the predicate in that? Only acts approved of by God are moral. That's not saying all acts approved of by God are moral. That's actually saying all things that are moral are acts approved of by God. How do we explain why this is the correct way to write our first sentence, all M are G? Well, consider this example. If we had this statement, only women are mothers, we know, let's assume that's true, right? Only women are mothers. How do we translate that? Are we going to write all women are mothers? Well, no, we're not going to write that because not all women are mothers. Plenty of women don't have any kids and they never have. They're not mothers. So that's different than our original statement. Only women are mothers. Instead, we're going to write all mothers are women. That's what's going to capture the meaning of our original statement there. So all mothers are women. It means the same thing as only women are mothers. So that's why we're going to write our sentence up here like we did on line 1. We switched the order. So only acts approved of by God are moral. That's going to mean all things that are moral are acts approved of by God. All right, let's do the next one. Number 2, this one's pretty simple. We have a some are, so that's clearly going to be a I statement. So I wrote some K are G. All right, number 3 is pretty simple. It's some are. Again, so we have an I statement, and some acts of killing are moral. All right, now how do we label these? I'll go ahead and label those now. And we have our labels up. We have K and M, our subject predicate of our conclusion, matching the orientation there. On our top 2 circles, we got our middle circle, G, labeled there from our middle term. So we need to diagram our premises. We're going to want to diagram premise 1 first because it's a universal, and 2 is a particular. We always want to do the universal first. So all M are G. That's saying all the things in the M circle are also in the G circle. So that means empty is everything that would be in the M circle but outside the G circle. All the M's are G's, so all the M's are not G's, there's none of those. Number 2, we have some K are G, So that's saying that there is something that is a K that's also a G. There's something that's inside the K circle that's also inside the G circle. We have two areas that qualify as inside both of those circles. So we don't want to make our own choice and add information to what our original argument has. So we put the X on the line, of course, and that means either or. Either there's something here, or there's something there, or there's something in both. Now we move on to the conclusion. What would our conclusion look like if its information was pictured here? Well, some KRM is our conclusion. So we need something that's inside the K circle and the M circle. Our conclusion would be diagrammed like that, an X inside both the K and the M circle. Do we have an X inside the K and the M circle here? No, we only have half of one, so not good enough. Our picture of our premises doesn't already show that there's something that's both a K and an M. It doesn't say for sure. This just says either there's something in there or there. It doesn't say for sure that there's something that's both a K and an M. So this argument is invalid. Invalid. All right. Thanks for watching. And I think we'll have one more example, but of course, example video. Put in, for at least for Venn diagrams, put in your requests though. If there is an example problem that you would like me to do a video for, I'm happy to do that. If you were having problems with one, just send me a message and request one. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video.